Hi everyone, it's MummaBia here, and I'm coming to you with another YouTube video on the CivCraft server. Today I want to show you a little project that I've been working on. Mr. Cow, excuse me, you're in my shot. You are like Today I'd like to show you our reed farm and our melon farm. So we have set up melon and reed farms to automatically harvest so that we can keep up to date with the quests in our cottage. Now our reed farms that we have along here have been working sufficiently, but it means that we have to actually wait until we jump online before we can actually harvest everything, which is not a problem if you're on regularly, but Wasabi and I have actually been really busy, so it's been very difficult to keep up with the requirements for the cottage. We've had auto reed and melon farms before in the past. I've not ever actually built one myself, so Wasabi and I had to research what we needed to do in order to build an automated system. So we have something that I think is working and that we will probably take with us into the next phase. Again, guys, this might not be the best way to do a reed farm. I know there are some really good types of farms out there, but not being that good at redstone, I think what we've built kind of works really well for us. So I'll show you where it is. It's behind our cottages. And here it is in its grand glory. Now Wasabi did build a reed farm first. He had the 2 levels down the bottom with a beautiful green glass encasing, and then I went and butchered it. Because that's right, I can't make it look pretty. So I went and butchered it and added extra layers. But essentially, he built these downstairs layers on the reed farm and covered it all in glass, not grass, covered it all in glass, which looked awesome. And then I just went and extended it and butchered his hard work. So sorry about that, Sabi. But it does mean that we now get, instead of just 2 rows of reeds, we now have 6 rows, and it is actually producing a fair amount of reeds for our requirements. So I do have a way of accessing the reeds down here, so I'll just go rescue this dropped come on, this dropped stack so that we don't actually lose. Come on! Thank you. What is with that? Hang on. Something's going on. Who's thumping on my door? Who's thumping on my door? Get out! You little SH1T, you. Oh my god, I can't get my sword. Where'd you go? Come here, you little son of a... Yeah, my god, I can't believe you broke my door. How dare you? How dare you break my door? Oops, that's not where it goes either. Ah! Ah! Scheißen! What the hell? It's not nighttime! It's not nighttime! Wow! Zombie apocalypse. Look at this. Chicken zombie apocalypse. Oi, that's my reed. Put that down. Put that down. So this design here is something that Wasabi found, and essentially it just takes 1 item up at the time up the dropper. So it's not the fastest elevator system. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff in here. I'll take that out. It's not the fastest, but it does what it needs to do for our requirements, ultimately, which is fine. And we've got our melons in there too. I've run out of space. So everything all goes up into here. And then we don't lose any of our items, so that's really cool. Just take this out and move it on up, so it's there waiting for me when I'm ready to collect up. Need you. Cool. Can I get you now? Aha, gotcha. So ultimately our items will be collected here in the chest, goes through the hopper. We've got two comparators as well as a redstone torch here with two hoppers, and there is an item that passes back and forth between the two hoppers. I think that's what helps sets off and triggers the redstone to start then triggering the droppers, and the items then move up into these hoppers up here, and then they just naturally move across into the chest. So what we have for our different layers here is a whole bunch of pistons that all face outwards, and they are essentially spitting out the cane. So we've got the layer of cane with the pistons behind them. Behind the layer of cane, I actually have, on the same level that the dirt is on, I actually have some water, because cane does need water, and then just some dirt and the pistons on top. These iron fences just stop the cane from spitting out anywhere and everywhere, and we do lose a little bit, but that's okay. It's not a significant amount there. So at the back here, to make it an automated system, I don't fully understand the mechanics behind it. I just know that it works. So what we have is a piston that is facing up, and it's got a sand block on the top, so you can see that there. And what makes it actually tick over is this furnace here that has 14 items in it. So you can put 14 of any item in here. I had dirt on me at the time, so I put 14 dirt in there. And then if I just build up, we should see here that I've got a comparator down here, and that's facing that way. Redstone, two redstone blocks here, or dots, with a repeater, and then redstone that runs along the whole length of the actual layer. So over the other side, I have exactly the same thing, except I've just flipped the design so that what we've done essentially is made sure that we've got enough length so that the redstone signal will reach the middle of the farm. I believe when we counted it last, it's 21 blocks long. You could probably go a little bit bigger, but it's just the length that we had at the time, so we're sort of stuck with that. But it means that we can have the two setups of comparators and repeaters and furnaces and whatnot at each end, and the signal still reaches the middle. Same thing here, we have a comparator with our piston facing up and our block of sand with our furnace with 14 items in it, repeater facing that way, and two bits of redstone, and then the redstone trail that goes out there. Nothing fancy on the other side. It's pretty... ladder parkour is hard. It's pretty much exactly the same. Over here, sorry, we can see the redstone over there, but it's exactly the same thing repeated on that side. And all that Wasabi did with the collection was just put some hoppers down the middle. The distance is, I think it's like 8 blocks or something like that it's supposed to be for the water to flow. And then, oh, look at you all holding reed. Give me back my reed. And then basically when reed drops, it'll all flow into the hoppers evenly. So the other thing that I want to show you is my melon farm. Now this was just a design I pulled up off the internet. I only did it because it was relatively compact. I'm pretty sure it was that Mumbo Jumbo dude. But basically I was just toying around. It's a pretty good design. It's not producing a lot of melons. I mean, it only produces 4 melons per layer, and I've only got 2 layers, and basically because it's automated, it means that as soon as a melon is spawned, the pistons are going to fire and therefore actually kill off the melon. I'm pretty sure that means it only gets 4 pieces of melon at a time. Okay, so you guys have finally figured out how to get out, hey? There you go. I'm gonna smite you with my awesome sword. Guys, we've done a bit of research here. Let's just look at my sword. It has sharpness 3, fire aspect 3, and it's got looting 2, so I'm a little bit happy. This is like probably the most powerful sword that we have ever crafted in CivCraft. Okay, so for all you old school players, just, you know, zip your mouth. I know that you've done a lot better, but ultimately for me, it's a really great feat. Look at you guys coming through there. Surely you could walk around. Yeah, anyway. At least you give me back my reed. Excellent. So this melon farm. Now, the design, yes, I pulled from the internet. Basically what it is we have normal pistons facing this way that actually spit out every time a block is placed in front of it. So like every time a melon spawns, it will spit it out, and then we've got a sticky piston above it facing the other way. The thing that actually makes it go tick is in here we have a lever here which we have to turn on, and 2 dots of redstone. Then beside each of the pistons here we have a lever underneath, and also some redstone on top. There, and that's essentially the layout that's required. We obviously need to have dirt blocks and tilled or tilled soil here for the melon to actually grow on. I did actually remove the water because I ended up making a mess of the melon farm yesterday. I think it was quite late at night when I jumped in. I tried to be tricky and I ended up pouring water all over the place, and I lost a little bit of the redstone and levers, and I had to put those back on. So that's why there's no water flowing through it. So I think if you have water flowing through it, it might make it actually a little bit faster, and that's also why there's holes everywhere, because I had to place these levers back on again. So if we go up to the second layer, or above the second layer I should say, there's a figure 8 option. Well, it's not really an option, it's actually a requirement, a figure 8 design here that you use, and you have your water running through here, which means that it runs straight down the middle. So any melons that are pushed into the water do just go straight down the holes, but I have actually got this going straight through the glass at the bottom, which means it drops straight into the water. So I don't think that I need the water to pour straight down unless it makes your melons grow faster. I'm not quite sure about that. So redstone dots on the side here as per below, levers underneath these blocks, and in the middle, if I just get rid of this piece of dirt, you'll see here that I've got a lever and my 2 redstone dots on either side there. I think I'm stuck. Oh, I'm gonna have to go down. So that's the farm, yeah. So I've cleared out the bottom there so that we have the water dropping through when I had it going. I also put up some signs, because what happened was the water was coming down here and then it was actually disrupting the flow of water down the bottom. So that was the reason behind that. So I think I could actually put the water back in without causing too much drama. I don't know. I keep on destroying this build. So, actually, before I put the water back in, what I did want to do was go up another layer. So I've got the tools on me that I need. I've got some pistons and redstones and levers, and I've got some sandstone blocks. I've got some sandstone blocks, a bit of redstone, and I think I might go up one more level. So in the next phase, what I would like to do is basically replicate this design. I, again, don't know if it's the best. Don't know if maybe there is another design out there that is better, but for our purposes, there is nothing wrong with this one for us. So I'm just going to clear this figure 8 design off, because I'm going to put that back on the top for when I put the water back in. And I think what I have to do is I'm going to have to move you, because otherwise you're not going to move. I need to do my dirt layers. So my dirt layers have to go... how many do you have to go up? Above the pistons by 1, 2. So above the pistons by 1 and then 2. Okay, so 1 and then 2. Maybe we don't even have to go up 1. Maybe I could just go up, I mean up 2. Maybe I could just go up 1. Why did I go up 2 here? Oh, maybe because of, oh, in the middle because they're half stone slabs with the redstone on them. That's probably why. Okay, so let's just put this dirt down. I'll also need to get some ladders to extend you out. Have to eat. But ultimately, the design is, I will just extend this out so I've got something to stand on. But it's ultimately 2 rows, like this. Maybe one more. And, oh no, one more there. Pop. That like that. And then let's put some blocks on there. I need half stone slabs. It's the one thing I didn't get. Ouch. Okay, didn't mean to drop that far. What have I got down here? Oh, this is a collection chest, BTW. And yes, I've got chickens. Well, I at least had chickens in there, so we are collecting eggs too. Half stone, thank you. Alrighty. So what I need is to do that, and then... Oh, I need ladders. Bugger. I need ladders. Okay, so just above the dirt, actually on the same level as the dirt, we have our half stone slab. So we just get rid of the middle. And we have our half stone. Now, just above the half stone, we have our normal block. So if I just above it. So that's you there. And get rid of you. Then we have our redstone and our lever. Make you face this way. Okay, cool. So that's that. Now we need our pistons. So guys, we have this working now. So if the melon grows here, it will now push it out there. So there's another layer done on our melon farm. That is our melon and reed farm. So again, like I mentioned, I'm not sure if these are the best designs out there, but it's what seems to be working for us right now. So I appreciate you taking the time out to watch the video. I hope that you've learned something new, and also if you have any fresh ideas on what we can do with these farms, I will totally appreciate your input. So please leave a comment down below, and hopefully I will be chatting with you soon. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you all online.